Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Tani here with Kingdom Chats. Um, I wanted to come to you today to really talk a bit about, some facts that I've been hearing going on around the world, around the globe today, man. It's been crazy. Like the news. It's not like I sit and watch the news, but then you hear, I have clients in my Airbnb, and it's just like I get the news from them people, like people that come from different places. I have some people here this week that came from Portland, Oregon, and they're telling me that now in Portland, Oregon, people are setting fires or just random fires being started around the areas, like, and people are shooting gunshots in the air. I don't understand what's happening in the world today, man. But like the entire city of Oregon is really literally being evacuated because apparently there've been fire blazing, like burning houses down, like an entire. But check out the news. I haven't really checked the news out on that, but from the clients that I have here, they show me all this craziness that's happening on their phone via email and stuff, and I seen a fire blazing in the cities, and I'm like, why? What's going on in Oregon? What's happening in Portland, Oregon? Like, but guys, that's just only one instance of what's happening around the globe today. You know, fighting against each other and bashing against each other is literally what the banksters, which is really who owns this country. And if you guys didn't know, oh man, I'm gonna spit some knowledge real quick. I'm not sure if you guys even understand, but I'm gonna say it, and once you understand, I'm sure you're gonna get what I'm saying. But do you know that the United States is a corporation? I think I've said this in one of my videos before. I'm not sure if anybody even quite understand or grasp what that means. You have the United States of America, which is originally what it was, not original, but that's when common law was really practiced mostly. Now that it's a corporation, they have this colorable law, like colorful law, I call it. Like policies, not really law, but I'm reading this book now, and it's all about contract. Everything is about contract that I'm learning. I've recently found this guy Taza Dot, man. He's a good brother here on YouTube as well. I advise everyone to go and hit his channel up, Taza Dot. That's a good brother, and he enlightens you, man. I think his channel is called The Program Enlightener. So I would advise everyone to go over there, man, and subscribe to this man's channel, because this is what we need to hear. We need to hear this in today's time, But today I just wanted to really, talk a little bit about the nominees too for the presidency, which is, I'm not really interested in it, but it's just something I guess everyone else is interested in. So I just figure I'll just give you a little update on what I know thus far. Really, these people are not for us, so I don't really understand. And I do understand. We really have been programmed, and we really have been brainwashed, and we really have been, I can't even put it in words, but we won't even understand if we're somebody is telling you the truth. In other words, like somebody is like enlightening you in a way, and it's like you probably won't even understand what they're saying, because you're like, what the hell is this? You look at them crazy. because of the way we were programmed to think in these United States, man. But anyways, what I'm saying is that the government system that we have now, it's really like it's corporation, all corporation. Like Walmart's a corporation. Anything in these bold letters, HP, computer, Apple, these bold letters, they're corporations, right? United States corporation. But the United States of America is the actual United States of America that we should know, that really practice the common law. And common law is really practiced by the people. But what they're doing now, they're coming in with all different sorts of things, colorable laws. They're coming in with all of these policies to get us to incriminate ourselves. And like I said again, everything is a contract. And what I've learned from my brother Tazadak Shaw is that he's always saying contract is law and law is contract. And what we don't understand, or I never understood before until I really kind of watched this guy, man, that we don't have to agree with everything that anyone within the public service come to us and say. We get scared though. As a people, we're scared of, because they use intimidation tactics to get to us. You understand? I for one could speak. They got me working, had me working in the government facility. We had guns, we had everything. We were taught to just be whatever. Let's not get into that. But my thing is, this is the tactics to get you to feel fear. You know what I'm saying? And this is how they get us. And then we just think that, it's against the law if we ever even speak back to them. It's really not, man. It's really not. But I'm telling you, like, I never really understood a lot of things. And I watched this brother a lot, man. This brother is really sent by our Creator to show us something. Excuse the phone noise. Excuse me 1 second. But I'm convinced that brother Tazadak is really sent here to enlighten some of us that really use our ears to listen. You know what I mean? And like I said, I would advise anyone to go on this channel and start, and watch him. The one I'm tuning into, or I tune into, is the I think I mentioned it earlier, the program Enlightenment or Enlightener. Good brother, man, good brother. The next thing I wanted to speak on for a second is, it says it in the Bible here. I always have this book manual. Once you discover that it's your manual, this is like vital to be reading every day. And yes, I have the King James Version, the International Version, and the King James Version. But I wanted to read something from Exodus. I know nobody think that the Old Testament is relevant now, but it is very relevant in today's world. So I'm going to just read Exodus 18 verse 21, and you tell me where I'm going with this. But select capable men from all the people, men who fear God, trustworthy, men who hate dishonor, gain, and appoint them as officials over thousands, hundreds, and fifties, and tens. Have them serve as judges for the people at all times, but have them bring every difficult cases to you. The simple cases they can decide themselves, that will make your load lighter, because they will share it with you. All right, so that is just Exodus, a verse from Exodus 18:21, and from 21 to 22. All right, I'm gonna just elaborate like a little bit on that. that really literally is talking about, you know, the people who we elect as official in our governmental system. You know, I realize that they have everyone is going to come on and say what you want to hear. And, you know, they amplify the stories that is really going to grab you and get you to say, oh, I'm going to vote for this person. But really, in the back, like, if you really know the logistics on all these people, man, they're not good people, man. They're not good people. I don't know if anyone know that copper skin people are the indigenous of this land here in Amexem, aka the United States of America, before it became a corporation, right? But they hate on the copper skin people like us so hard. And then you start to, you know, I know people wonder because the time hasn't changed much, you know, and they're still hating on people with copper skin color. And it's not really even about that, guys. It's about status. And if you're a 14th Amendment citizen, you're automatically rendered into being a slave. I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth from what I've read, from what I've seen, from what I've heard. And this is, I don't say these things without knowing the actual knowledge behind it. And I want you guys to just check out what I'm saying. The 14th Amendment citizen really kind of rendered us back to being a slave. But if you don't think that, oh, you're a great slave, because that's the whole thing. That's the whole point, for you not to understand it or not to see it. You can't even really go drive down the street as much as you want to drive, like 80, 90 miles an hour to get to where you got to go. Somebody's coming, whoop, 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 behind you, pulling you over. Is it an emergency? I understand. Trust me, I get it. People could drive reckless and people are crazy out here. Don't get me wrong. But we have a right to travel under the natural common law of this land. You know what I mean? But like I said, they've taken their policies and their codes and everything and turn it into something that we just become slave under. Excuse me. Watch the brother Tazadak to learn more about there's something that you can do about this. It doesn't even have to be this way. But this is, you know, a world order. They use codes these days to control us as humans, in other words. But I'm going to be making another video on this, speaking a lot more about this whole thing. My video is about to cut short again. But like I said, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you so much. Like and subscribe to this channel, and get some more motivational, knowledgeable, educational stuff for yourself. Invest in yourself. We only live once. God bless. Love you. Peace.